Hey guys, Vol for Life here with a quick video on how defensive pressures actually work. We all play Overdrive and we all can see the coaching list that we have and what tactics are actually available to us. If you have not seen a rundown of all those, or if you want more information on each of those coaches, you can go to my website, mobilescoretracker.us, and there you'll find a cool league leaderboard and then my Madden Overdrive blog that has a lot of written down information for those that want to have a companion to the YouTube channel. But we see these pressures that come in, like there I got a rush with a run play for 6+ yards. And so what actually caused that to fire? And so I actually spent the last season of Overdrive, the full 2 weeks, and I collected a ton of data on each match in terms of which coach was used, what level coach that the opponent had, and then I tried to put that together and to make sense to what every time one of those pressures went through, how did it correspond to the film and the order of the pressures or the tactics that were sent to me from the opponent. And so what I'm going to do in this video is just give you a quick breakdown of what that was. It was a lot of data collection and really came down to a very simple result that hopefully will help you guys in terms of making choices with which coach you want to go with and how you want to play Overdrive. So if we actually look at each of the individual coaches, then we can clearly see that each of them have different sorts of tactics. If we look at Sean McVay, who's the coach that I use, then we see that he has anti-smash mouth defensive tactics, which are marked by green, and he has anti-spread tactics, which are marked by orange. But what does that actually mean when we fire off an anti-smash mouth or anti-spread tactic? Same if we look at Pete Carroll. He has anti-vertical defensive tactics, which are marked in blue, and anti-smash mouth. But again, if we go through this list, what does that actually mean for our opponent when we fire that tactic off? So actually what happens when we fire an anti-smash mouth tactic, after looking at all the data, that will always issue a passing challenge to the opponent. Same goes for spread. If you actually issue any of these anti-spread tactics, the opponent is going to get a passing challenge. Now, those passing challenges will vary depending on the level of coach that you have, the player's position on the field, and maybe some other random factors that I don't have access into. But you will always issue a passing challenge if you send off the anti-smash mouth or anti-spread tactics. So let's take a look at another coach like Nagy. Nagy has both anti-West Coast and anti-vertical defensive tactics. Well, what does that mean for your opponent? It actually means that they are going to get rush challenges for every single one of those tactics that you fire. Both anti-West Coast and anti-vertical will always issue a rush challenge to the opponent. That's why when you play Nagy, you see rush challenge after rush challenge, and why some people find him difficult to play against, because they have to run the ball so much, and that may prevent them from being able to obtain their captain bonus. Again, the difficulty of the challenge will vary with the opponent's position on the field, the level of coach that you have, and maybe some other random factors that we don't know about. And so to recap, after collecting all that data, what I really found out was that if we fire off anti-spread or anti-smash mouth tactics, the opponent is going to get a passing challenge. If we fire off anti-West Coast and anti-vertical tactics, then that is actually going to issue a rushing challenge to our opponent, the difficulty of which will vary with the opponent's location on the field, as well as your coach level, and then again, some random things that we may not know about. So hopefully this video helps you guys understand the defensive pressures that you're actually sending to your opponent, and maybe even helps you select which coach you want to go after in the future. If you want some more Madden Overdrive information, please check out my Madden Overdrive website. It's mobilescoretracker.us, where I've got the videos that I have from the YouTube channel, as well as blog posts with additional companion information and details on the game. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.